Who were the Custis family? Have you ever wondered about the family ties that shaped some of the most significant figures in American history? One such family is the Custis family, whose legacy is intertwined with both George Washington and Robert E. Lee. The Custis family was a prominent Virginia family with roots dating back to the late 17th century. They were known for their extensive landholdings and connections to key historical figures. John Parke Custis, a notable member of this family, was the son of Martha Dandridge Custis. Martha later married George Washington, making John Washington's stepson. John inherited a vast estate of over 17,000 acres and nearly 300 enslaved people. However, he faced challenges in managing this inheritance. He purchased the Abingdon estate near Mount Vernon, Virginia, under financially burdensome terms. This struggle contributed to the family's financial difficulties after his death in 1781 due to camp fever during the siege of Yorktown. John's son, George Washington Parke Custis, was raised by George and Martha Washington after John's passing. George Washington Parke Custis became a military officer and served briefly in the United States Army. He played a role in the War of 1812, helping defend Washington, D.C., against British forces. He was also dedicated to preserving the legacy of George Washington, including efforts to save Washington's portrait during the British attack on the White House. George Washington Parke Custis married Mary Lee Fitzhugh, and their daughter, Mary Anna Randolph Custis, married Robert E. Lee. This marriage linked the Custis family directly to one of the most important figures of the American Civil War. Through this union, Robert E. Lee became connected to the Custis estate, including Arlington Plantation. Upon George Washington Parke Custis's death, Lee inherited the estate and the enslaved people living there. Although Lee personally opposed slavery on moral grounds, he became a slave owner through this inheritance. The will of George Washington Parke Custis stated that the enslaved individuals were to be freed within 5 years of his death. However, the estate faced financial strain, complicating the process of emancipation. In the context of the American Civil War, the Custis family's legacy is closely linked to Robert E. Lee's life and career. The family's estates and enslaved labor were part of the economic and social system that Lee defended as a Confederate general. The history of the Custis family reflects the complexities of Virginia's planter aristocracy and its role during the Civil War era. Their wealth and connections played a significant role in shaping the social and economic fabric of the South during this tumultuous period.